So, Grant, welcome on Zero Gradi Nord. What's about the America's Cup situation for Emirates Team New Zealand?
Well, it depends on two things for us. One of them's obvious, and that's money, as always, and the other is venue. And it's impossible to sell sponsorship without a venue. So, until we have a venue, we can do nothing.
Do you think that we are moving throughout a new America's Cup, or the defender will have all the time the same advantage?
Well, the defender always has an advantage. That's normal in the cup. It's hard to say because we can't really get going yet. We have to wait until we have a venue. But I think it's an achievable goal. I'm surprised at some of the teams that have said it's not. Maybe that's self-interest. Certainly in Alingi's case, it's self-interest. But until we have a venue, we just can't move.
Do you like San Francisco? I read something about that, and you are pushing for San Francisco?
Well, we have no influence, but San Francisco for us is the better venue. It's America. It's the biggest market. It's a big market, growing market for Emirates Airlines. It's reasonably close to New Zealand. Culturally, it's similar. I mean, Rome would be good, but I worry about, you know, the politics of Italy, and I'm not Italian, but just to make it happen, I think San Francisco would be a better venue.
Let's talk about the money. Someone says that you can do the America's Cup just with 20 millions. I think it's not possible. And also in the last America's Cup, with the multi-challenge America's Cup, the fourth team that reached the semi-final make the campaign with the campaign with two boats.
Well, you need two boats. You absolutely have to build two boats. If for no other reason than one might break and sink, so then you've got nothing. So you have to build two boats. There's absolutely no way that you can do it for 20 million euro. I mean, well, sorry, you can probably do it for 20 million euro, but you probably won't even leave the dock because there'll be no people and the boat will break. We think it's similar numbers to last time. So if a team spent 100 million last time, that sort of mentality would spend 100 million this time. If they spent 60, they'd probably spend 60. So we think it's very similar numbers. But the euro's weak at the moment too, so that's not actually that good for a team like ours, because we do a lot of our work in New Zealand dollars and our funding is in euros. So we've got 20% increase in cost just on the basis of the currency. So it's hard, it's really hard.
And do you like the multi-hull, or you prefer the mono-hull America's Cup?
I don't mind the multi-hull, but I don't know multi-hulls either. Look, it's simple as this. It's not our choice. We don't make the rules, and if we don't like it, we have a choice, and that's not to be involved. So we're getting our head around it, and maybe we'll like it, maybe we won't. We'll know that in 3 years.
We are really close to the start of the America's Cup, just 2 years enough. Do you think is that 2013 it's the good time to make the America's Cup, or maybe 2014 was a better choice?
No, 2013 is absolutely the correct choice. You can't let this thing go on forever. That will be 6 years since the last proper America's Cup. I mean, this is a world of technology and instant gratification in sport. You can't wait that long. So 13 is absolutely the right choice.
Let's talk with the last question about next season for Emirates Team New Zealand. What about 2011?
Well, we have our Volvo Ocean Race boat, sponsored by Camper, which will be launched in April. So that's a major focus for us. If we are in the America's Cup, then we will focus on the AC45. But if we're not, then there'll be no other sailing. If we're not in the America's Cup, we cease to exist other than the Volvo Ocean Race.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.